So I have this big project in the works, but it's taking longer than I expected it to. But in the meantime, I have something I think you'll like. So you probably know that I designed my own starter trio a couple videos ago, and I said that was the first time that I designed any Pokemon, but technically that was a lie. I didn't mean to, I just forgot. But anyway, I found a relic from my past in the form of a book full of awful Pokemon designs I made when I was 9. So today, I'm going to torment myself by going through all of them with you. They're really bad. You've been warned. So this is the Book of Legend. Don't ask me why there's a girl on a motorbike on it, I don't know. Do I really want to do this? Alright guys, this is your final chance to back out. Proceed with caution. Alright, let's see what's up first. Oh goody. Okay, so first up we have our Dixney. What is this? I think I was going for some sort of fusion thing. I can see Articuno's tail and Starmie's jewel thingy, and I also gave it height and weight even though I clearly didn't understand how those things worked. So this thing is over 4 foot tall, but it only weighs half a pound. What? That doesn't even make sense. That's a real beauty of a Pokedex entry. This Pokemon was created by scientists com. I was probably gonna go on and say something about combining different Pokemon together, but then just got lazy. Ooh, what else have we got? There's Mistion, a wannabe evolution by the looks of it. I don't even know what type this thing was meant to be. It has 3 tails tipped with a heart, an arrow, and a teardrop. What? Then there's Missonia, which is basically quadruped Chansey but with wings. Just a little warning here, none of these names make any sense at all because I didn't understand how Pokemon names work back then. I just kind of shove a bunch of letters together and hope for the best. Oh dear. This is Ezicat, an Espeon pre-evolution. Logic meant nothing to me. Then there's Mew 3, which evidently at some point had wings, but I then decided against it. Then, ooh, this one is probably my favorite of the whole book, not gonna lie. This one is a far-fetched evolution, Flaminged. It's just a flamingo with a giant leak. Then there's a Chatot pre-evolution, Chotty, which is one of the few that actually has a dex entry. Chotty was born when a Chatot and Starvivia bred in captivity. What have we got next? Woo, Opom and Opomia, one of the only full lines I have. Not gonna lie, these ones actually aren't that bad in comparison to the rest of the book, which is really saying something because look at that face. I came back to Opom later on in the book and redrew it, so I guess we will have the treat of seeing those later. What else have we got? Ooh, okay. So we've got Rakula, which is some sort of raccoon thing, I don't even know, and oh my god. Wailea, which is kind of just a super jazzed up Wailord but with lightning bolts on it. But next we've got, ooh, ouch. Alright, so this one was meant to be some sort of iguana thing. Higana? It kind of sounds like the word hiragana, but I wasn't a weeb at this point, so it is a coincidence. Then there's Gogun. I think this was meant to be a legendary of sorts. This one actually had a dex entry which I decided to erase for whatever reason. Right, but what else we got? Ooh, Tegati. What is that? I think I remember this was a fighting type. Then there's Lattice, which is basically just a cross between Latios and Latias. I was very, very original. But next, we have these two. So we got another evolution here. This time I definitely know what type it's meant to be. It is a ground type and it's named Cragion. Then we have Chalice. This is actually part of a 3-stage dragon type line that I designed way later, so we'll be seeing it further on into the book. Next, we've got, oh, these two, with one of them being upside down for some reason. Okay, so this is a hidden starter. Ooh, mysterious. And it's called Mida, also known as very scary looking Turtwig. Poor thing. Then there's the evolution Midome. And no 3rd stage because I got lazy. But next we have these two horrors. I have no idea what this was meant to be and it kind of frightens me. Then we've got Kangaskhan's baby. Not gonna lie, I still want this to be a thing. Game Freak, please make it happen. But the last one for this section is this one, which doesn't have a name. But you know it's special because it has a dex entry. So few have seen it, people don't believe it exists. The gems on its back are priceless. Actually, now that I think about it, this looks like it could have evolved from the previous one because if you look at them, they have the same soulless eyes. Alright, so that's it for this section, but I did actually come back to this book about 3 years later when I was around 12, and this is one of the designs that I made at that time. Shally! Which, if you can't tell, is actually meant to be the first stage of that dragon thing I showed you earlier. Honestly, considering I was 12 and I didn't sketch anything at all, this isn't that bad. It's definitely one of the better ones. But then we've got the second stage, Shallion. It's basically just a bigger Shally but with little stubs for wings. At this point I would put X's on the end of everything because I thought it looked really cute for some reason. But looking back it just looks really weird. Yeah, flick through some more pages and we'll probably find something. This was around the time that I first started shiny hunting. I tried the Mizuda method for a Cyndaquil but I never got it. What else we got? Doodling wings and spikes. Oh, here we go! The Opom redraw! 10 times better. I think that was meant to say fail, but instead we got sail. But yeah, at the end of the book, we also have pages documenting my descent into madness via shiny hunting. Like, I actually still have all of the shinies that I found through these tallies. Like, there's the normal that I got, the Manectric, I think there's a dated page in here somewhere if I look around a little bit. Woo! Yes, here it is! It was when I was shiny hunting Palkia, and I wrote this bit out because I planned to make a video on it. 23rd of January 2011, over 7 years ago. So yeah, throughout this whole second section, I was 12. But that's the whole book in all its glory. So, what did you think? Honestly, they're not as bad as I remembered, but looking back at these makes me realize how much I have improved drawing-wise, which is nice. My big trivia project was delayed because I didn't realize that I would need to replay through a whole game to get the footage I need for it, but I do, so it's taking a little longer. Anyway, thanks for your patience, and have a nice rest of your day. Bye!